Welcome back to Cosmetics with Chloe. And today we're going to be doing more of like a product review on a few things that I accidentally bought online. So we're going to start off always by prepping the skin. Now I've already washed my face, which is unlike me, but I'm going to take the Pixi Glow Tonic. This has got vitamin C, so it's really good for brightening the skin. Feeling very happy today. I think like the sun is shining. Can't wait to have a little walk later. But yeah, feeling chipper. Feeling very good. I'm gonna take the Multi-Active Eye Cream. Now this is quite cool. This has got like a little smoother applicator on it, which I think is brilliant. And it's basically going to help really target like under eye puffiness, dark circles. This is packed full of an ingredient called encapsulated teasel extract. Now encapsulated teasel basically goes into the deep layers of the skin and helps strengthen collagen. So it's anti-aging, it helps get rid of dark circles. What more could you want? It's like little bobbly bits under your eye and you just feel like you're getting rid of them. Bye-bye under eye. Bye-bye. This is the L'Oreal Wrinkle Decrease. It smells like hair conditioner. It's thick. It feels like it's gonna plump out your skin. Now I've done skin. I'm gonna be testing out a few products that I have ordered. I say a few products, it come to just under £100. Like, why did I do it? Why? Do you know what? Like, they're products that I've wanted for a while, and you've got to have that one splurge, didn't you? You've got to have that one. So the first product I purchased was the Laura Mercier Illuminating Primer. It's massive compared to like other primers that I've had. This is a 50ml primer. It's not often you get 50ml primers, that's insane. Okay, I'm gonna use my fingers to apply this one. It's the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. Now, I colour matched myself from the website, so fingers crossed this actually works and matches my skin. So like one pump. And see how that goes. Off the bat, the colour looks good. Oh, it smells nice. Oh, it smells nice. It's very heavily fragranced. Very, very fragranced. The brush has applied that really, really nicely. The colour is quite nice, and yeah, the primer underneath is definitely given a little bit of a glow as well. I'm happy with that. It smells so good. I can feel it on me. I can feel it on my face. Oh Lord. Next item that I bought was the NARS Creamy Concealer. Now I got this in the shade Chantilly, or Chantilly. Chantilly. Chantilly sounds better. Really interested to see if this concealer is going to crease under my eyes. Most concealers do, so I'm really hoping that it doesn't. So I'm going to take the smaller end of a Hollywood complexion brush and see if that blends out. Okay, straight away, I'm noticing that it is settling into my lines, my under eye lines. It dries quite quickly as well. Well, I'm used to a very full coverage concealer, and I don't think this is what that is. Now, I've applied eye cream, so I'm not too sure why it is looking a little bit dry. If that's just my eyes. Okay, so number one, it doesn't give that much coverage. It's a very, very lightweight concealer. It does look very natural though, so if you do like more of a natural makeup look, this could be the one for you. However, if you've got really, really dry under eyes, I don't recommend. because I've put an eye cream on as it is, and it's just not doing it. Very natural concealer. Do I like that? Do I like a natural looking concealer? I don't know, maybe it'll grow on me. Maybe it will grow. To set it, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. This is one of my all-time favourite powders. It sets foundation, it sets concealer just beautifully. Foundation looks good. Happy with the foundation. I'm quite happy with the colour as well. I think the colour is actually looking pretty good. So I'm only going to set under my eye. I'm not going to set everywhere else because I don't want to take away that glow from the primer that we used earlier. I'm going to take some bronzer. What bronzer shall I use today? Now, I used to work for Benefit about a few years ago, so I know quite a lot about their products. Well, should hope that I know about their products. And Huda bronzer was something that was always one of their most popular products. It was like a bestseller. It's one of those bronzers that's matte, so you can use it for contouring and it's not going to look too intense. And it's a bronzer that hasn't got any orange or red pigments to it as well. My cheekbone finishes here, so I'm taking it a little bit higher than my cheekbone. If I was to put it directly here, my cheekbone would then start to look lower. So I like to give the appearance of lifting my cheeks. Contouring is all about giving that dimension and that shape back to your face. A foundation will give you that blank canvas to work with. So it's basically gonna neutralize out all of those natural shadows that your skin would have on its own. So adding a bronzer and a blush and all that color just gives that shape back. I do take a little bit just on my temple as well. And if you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're getting it into your hairline as well. Someone deciding to cut grass again. Do you not know that I'm filming? The only thing I will say about this foundation, as it sat on my skin, I can see that it started to be a little bit dry around my nose and along here as well. And it is starting, I'm quite an expressionate person, so it is starting to sit in my smile lines as well. This is Gold Rush. Again, it's one of the, God, it's not a new blush anymore. They've brought out another new one since I was there. It's got crushed gold flecks in there as well, so it does give a little bit of a glow to the skin. I'm pretty sure it's vanilla. When I first smelled this, I thought it smelled like coconuts, and coconut is one of the nicest smells, in my opinion, that you can get on a product, in a product. But I think it's vanilla and amber. Yeah, vanilla and amber. I'm gonna use a Real Techniques brush for this one then, and just pop it just above where I've placed that Hoola bronzer. I think with those gold flecks in there as well, it just gives that added shimmer and that added glow, but it's not too intense. I don't think I'll use a highlight today because that gives enough glow as it is. For brows, we're having a little bit of a Benefit party today. I got the Precisely Brow again in shade 4. Now, if you watched my previous video, I did talk about how the shade 4 is a little bit more of a red undertone to it. But I can't go into the counters and colour match myself to the new shades that they have. So this is what we're going for. Now, Precisely, again, is one of my favourite brow products. It's really, really fine tip pencil. Like so. Basically mimics the hairs of your brow. So I'm going to use the spoolie to brush through. Now, if you use this product to fill in your whole brow, you will go through it very, very, very quickly. To use it just to tidy up your brows or to give a little bit of definition. Perfect. Now these are 24-hour and they're waterproof as well, so you don't have to worry about your brows smudging off throughout the day. But for added protection anyway, I'm gonna go in with the brow setter. 24-hour brow setter will lock in your brow shape for the day. I'd say it's one of my favourite makeup products of all time. Like people say about desert island products, I think this would be one of them, along with a brow gel. I have the best brows on the island. Give them that natural floof. For eyes, I'm going to use some colour because in my top I have got like a little bit of orange, I think you'll see a little bit. So I'm going to take the Luxury palette in the colour Copper Charge. This is a Charlotte Tilbury palette and it is beautiful. If you have blue eyes like myself, this is really going to make them stand out. And I'm thinking I'm not going to use all of the colours, but I'm going to use the prime shade and maybe a little bit of the smoke shade as well. Tiny bit on my finger. And I'm just going to press that on. I'm going to take this shade all over my lid and take it right up into the brow bone as well. We'll use a little fluffy brush. And I'm going to take a tiny bit of that smoke shade and start to work it into the crease. So when you're working a product into your crease, you want to be really light-handed and just do like tiny circular motions to buff it out. You need to have patience when doing eyeshadow, which is why I don't really do it that often. Taking that same smoke shade and just underline the bottom of my eyes. I'm going to take the MAC eye pencil in the shade Costa Riche. This is such a pretty like red, brown tone, so I think it will really match the eye look that I've gone for today. Oh, they've put the music on now. God, everyone's having a good time today, aren't they? Cutting their grass, putting their music on. Bloody people. Mascara, I'm going to use the Bad Girl Bang from Benefit. I'm running quite low on this mascara, so it's not going to look as volumized as when you first get it. So yeah, it just really opens out your eyes, which is good. I think if you're going out or you don't want like a really soft, fluttery eye look, then this mascara is really good. I think if you've got quite like really short lashes as well, because it really coats the lashes in mascara, so you don't have to keep going back and forth and adding more layers. So good one if you find that mascaras just don't do anything for you. This one's good for that. Okay, so for lipstick, I'm going to take the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in the shade Gemini. I thought it'd be nice to have quite a bold lipstick today. These are brilliant, by the way, for staying on. I absolutely love these. I think I've got about 4 or 5 colours now. So I am going to trace the outline of my lip first. Almost as if I was applying a lip liner. So a way I do my bottom line, I'm not too sure if you just saw that, but I'll press my lips together and drag downwards, and that gives me the perfect lip line every time. And I'll just take a little bit more product and fill it in a little bit better. It's a little trick for you there. Okay, so that is the final look. Really like the foundation. I think the foundation is beautiful. It sits on the skin quite nicely. Now it's been on my skin for a little while as well. I don't feel like it's as heavy as when I first applied it. Concealer, not my favourite, but I don't know, like I said, it might grow on me. I hope it does. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then go ahead, give it a little like, write me a comment about what you'd want to see next time, and join the Cosmetic with Chloe family. Give me a little subscribe if you want. Yeah. And I will see you in the next video. Again, thank you for watching. Bye!